Laurel Ross event?
No.
No, you haven't? Ah, okay, you just met Harman there, or?
No, Harman called me
after the event. Yeah. Ah, he went to the event. He called you.
He went to the event, and because of she was talking about education, he was looking up in LinkedIn. He came to my page, and then he called me.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Excellent. So what you, what I'm trying to get across is that once you get that easy first yes, there's a lot of doors going to open, because
I
it's
think
not just
our first easy yes is just to help. A lot of entrepreneurs have a problem with their children to go to school. They go to the school they go to, because the things they learn at school is not in the entrepreneurial mind. So the most of the entrepreneurs need to have a school for their children to with the same mindset, and our school is that kind of school. So I think that's the.
So how can you prove that?
With content and to our.
What kind of content needs to be in there? And again, I don't need the full answer now, but that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, that's why I said in our brochure we have a piece of Butterfly Wise and all the topics. What makes the difference of our education system?
It's in the brochure.
It's in the brochure.
Yeah, but that's just reading stuff.
What?
That's just reading for people to read stuff.
Yes, but the intention is to implement this information to.
What we're doing now is that we're making now, but it's in the amount of money we have, we're making now like animated movies from all the information, also movies with our spoken things, and to every time a new movie. But now it's a bit a lack of money.
Tight on money,
yeah. If we have the money, we can full-time set a few movie
but
makers,
we don't need money to prove this, because actually it's quite simple.
And he's now making a movie with it. He made all kind of.
She needs to explain the topics in the brochure, what makes a difference. She needs to explain it on a movie.
That's
also, especially go deeper into the brain training stuff and go deeper into the multiple intelligence stuff. So when it's on tape, we do not need extra money for it. He can create a video and it goes out.
Maybe we need more time than money, huh?
Yes, exactly. You need more time to produce.
And so that's why you need the money to create the time.
Yeah. That's the two things who go now together. But I notice when I sing the song that people believe me, that we have a new education system.
So why don't you start singing more often then?
It's on Saturday, and they all believe that we really have a very nice education system.
All right. So do you understand what this is about? So once they get the easy first yes, they go to the next steps. And by the way, you guys are here with the consultancy today. So the next steps will be training. Of course, we'll be looking at a €1 million program for you, of course adapted to your needs. Right? So that's what we're looking at. Easy first yes. We'll come back to that.
Maybe with our approach it can be more than 1 million. No?
Yeah, that's just a starting point. So that's a minimum of 1 million. All right. So if you want language,
1 million and more.
At least 1 million.
Yeah. Okay.
Content creation strategy. This is the part where we go into detail about how you bring together all of the content. All right. I'm going to show you some of the elements that we create on part of this. But before I do that, let me ask you a couple of questions. Why is setting up a content plan necessary, you think?
To put an agenda on and to get it done.
Okay. Agenda on to get it done. What else?
What is the content plan? Is it publishing from information that you weekly do? That is the content plan.
Weekly or daily or long-term, mid-term, short-term. And again, it's probably going to be Marieke who's going to be on top of that. Feed, of course, with all of your input. But she might be the manager of exactly.
Yeah,
so she loves numbers and stuff. So that's good. But you'll be probably heading up. I mean, if you were in our team, I would be looking at you to that. Okay, perfect. So you understand the why. All right. what content needs to be developed? Again, we're going to use the feedback that or the input that you're going to provide us by end of next week. But one of the things that needs to be developed is
social media content.
The full range of the social media content. I'm not just talking about LinkedIn. Yes, we're all about LinkedIn, but some of the material that you would have, if you have a video, that video can also be used on Twitter, could also be used on Facebook, could also be used on anything else, basically. If you have blog articles written, some of them can be used in other media as well. So that's what we're looking at. That's why you need some content to be redeveloped. We talk about recycling and upcycling. You know what upcycling? Is that a word that you're...
Recycling?
Recycling, upcycling, no?
No, upcycling.
In which context?
Upcycling content. So when you have, so for example, you have an article that you and then you reuse that, but you add stuff to
It's
that.
the same strategy as you take this piece of content out of the market space and you put something in it for yourself, so you add value to it, and it's yours.
Yeah. That's what we call it, upcycling. But anyways, it's just a term.
Yeah, but I was just a bit distracted.
No worries. What frequency does the content need to be released?
It depends what content it is.
No,
because
it doesn't depend on the content. It depends on something else.
It depends on your actions. For example, the events at the end of the year.
No.
The reason I say that is,
Depends
for
on what
example,
the user needs.
Exactly, Mark. Very
what
good.
was your?
Depends on what the user needs or your target audience.
So it's time to let go of the old school belief where people say that we're remarketing, we decide what our customers need, what our potential customers need, by when and what the frequency is. Listen to them, and especially find a way where they can find it at a self-paced timing. Right? It's not easy. You need to go into the old school first before you can do the flip to let's say make it self-paced. But what? Sorry?
The reason why I said that is because I was thinking, for example, the sequence of video training. Video training. You can choose what you do, or you give them the code to enter to a membership, and then they can choose when they watch the movies. Or you can say, I give each movie each day.
Well, I would go for the first one, because the second one, you're pushing them. What happens if they miss a day? After 3 days or after 2 days on holidays, they give up. They say, I'm lost with all of this, I don't fall. And so that's why you would be pushing them into their frequency. And what we're saying is that flip it around, make it about their timing, when it's available, when it's appropriate for them, and they will indicate when it's.
So you just release all the videos together.
Yeah, of course. Maybe not all, but maybe 70%, and keep adding towards it. So those people who have done the
first
70%,
3 videos.
So that people see there's coming more.
That's
and some people will be high achievers and go, in one go do the 3, while others say, I've done the first, I've so many things I need to do.
It depends on what kind of person you have, because if you see the bank system, the prospect determines your presentation is the same thing. Like when I'm in action and when I have to wait 3 days for my next content, I'm out of focus. So, but when I have, sometimes I say, this is great, and I want to go completely into the flow of the content, and then I have to wait 3 days.
I like it most when I can immediately click and have to, when I feel like I have to have it now, I have to.
I don't have to explain you about learning styles and about the
we
way
know
people.
What kind of type.
So again, it comes down to having that available, and let your potential customers decide when is the best timing for them. So that's why I put this question here again for you, Marieke, also to be aware of that. Yes, some of them are still thinking in old school. We need to do it weekly. No, we do it daily. Different ways, frequency. But it's going to be an interesting stuff. One of the midterm planning, if you say like monthly or quarterly planning on the content, one of the things you could say is that, we'll start with 7 videos, and in next quarter we'll have another 7 done, and then by the end of the year we'll have another 21 videos added to it, so you can start planning. So also Manelli will know when to start recording, when to do more and more. Okay. What